guys, it's StarrySky and welcome to my video on hardlight DPS. Now in this video I'm going to be showing you the new range combo that Stable from CC came out with, and I'll be showing you the loadout, the PowerPoints, and I'll be going into the two variations of the new combo. Now one is more single target and one is more AoE. So there is a lot of clipping involved in it, and the AoE one is probably the more difficult out of the two to do. So before we go into that, let's go straight to the loadout and I will show you it. So in this loadout we've got the light claws, light barrier, grasp in hand, ram, snap trap, and strafe and run. Now for the new variations of the combos, the main skills we use for starting and clipping are ram and grasp in hand. Grasp in hand does an instant damage range and it does damage over time. And the reason why we have snap trap for is mainly we don't really actually use this as part of any of the combos. This is more of our buffer skill. We keep it in the slot near the supercharge, so when we're going to use a supercharge we can use snap trap before, get a 50% damage buff, and then we drop the supercharge, so it'll give it more damage. And if you want, you could drop a supply drop as well to give you even increased more damage as well. So literally, light claws, you know, we all know what light claws does. Light barrier, self shield, deals damage back, and our primary clipping skills, ram and grasp in hand, for the two range variations. Our buff for our supercharge, and then our 50% supercharge. Okay, so let's go straight to the PowerPoints. Now in the assault tree it's pretty much standard. Light claws, minigun, ram, chompers, whip thrash, fan, snap trap, and strafe and run. Now for the new variations, we've all seen the damage that Stable and Obsidian Chill have done in some of the Odyssey runs, and you gotta admit it's very impressive. And the PowerPoints for the support tree are boxing glove, impact, hand clap, light barrier, and grasp in hand. And then our final PowerPoints would go in the iconics for weapons expert and tactical genius. Okay, so now we managed to get the PowerPoints and the loadout out of the way. We get to the more difficult part. Now I haven't had much practice at this myself because I've been doing a lot of controlling, but I will do my best to show you guys how to do the the Stable range combos. Now as I said, first of all, there is two variations of it. One is a single target one, which would do a lot of damage and damage over times. And the single target variation is ram, and then we hold melee for snap trap, and then we clip the snap trap with grasp in hand, and then we tap the range for fan. So ram is our first one from our loadout, which does some instant damage. Snap trap does instant damage and damage over time. Grasp in hand does instant damage, damage over time, and fan just does massive AoE damage. So first of all, let's do the single target one. So as I said before, it's literally to do that one is we start from a loadout and we simply just press ram, and this will start the combo off. Now for all these combos, since they're range, and particularly since for T5 content, you have to go range, because if you melee it, you're putting your group at risk, and well, you probably will die. So range, this is why these new combos have been made. So as I said, first of all we start with ram, and then what we want to do is we want to do ram, and then we want to hold on melee so we get the snap trap. So then it comes to the more technical part. We want to do ram, hold melee for snap trap, and we want to clip the snap trap by using grasp in hand from our loadout. So ram, snap trap, clip with grasp in hand. So that part seems quite easy, but with practice, you know, it literally looks like that. You just don't see the animation of Snap Trap. So then what we want to do is, after we've done Ram, Snap Trap, clipped it with grasping hand, we want to tap the range to get the fan. So Ram, hold melee, grasping hand, tap range, and then we get the fan. Plus also, since we're doing the fan, we should be using the rifle, so when we right click for the fan, we'll also do a grenade, doing like twice the AoE damage. So once again, for this combo, we just do Ram from our loadout, and then for the next part we'll do Ram and hold melee to get Snap Trap. As soon as we hold melee to do the Snap Trap, we want to use grasping hand from our loadout to do the clipping with. So Ram, hold melee, grasping hand. As you can see, there was our 2 damage over times going, as well as loads of instant damage. And as soon as we've done that, we want to press the right click to get the fan. And at the end of the fan, we want to jump, and then we repeat. So if I can put it together, it should look something like this. But you can see it's very, very power hungry, but this is extremely very good for single targets, or just in general for alerts and everything else. It's just very good in general, to be honest. It just does a lot of damage, but it does take a very high VIT controller to power this, even through alerts. Even in raids, it puts a strain on 2 controllers if you got 2 players like of Stables and Obsidian Chill's Caliber, draining your power. Okay, so now we've covered that, the single target version. We're going to go to the more AoE version, and there's a lot of clipping. This, even I found this difficult to begin with to do. And what it is, it's pretty much Ram+Snap+Fan, and then we continue on afterwards with an additional afterwards. So it's Ram+Snap+Fan, clip the fan also, grasping hand into another fan. So it's like a double fan. So let's get started and let's see how it goes. So to do this range combo, first of all we want to do Ram from the loadout and then hold melee to get the Snap Trap. So it's going to be Ram, hold melee, Snap Trap. And then after we've done that, we want to do Ram, hold melee for Snap Trap, followed by the right click for fan, which will look like that. But then we want to get onto the more difficult parts. With fan, we have to right click and jump to cancel it, and then if we're doing a Ram+Snap+Fan, we have to press Ram all at the same time to do it. But of this one, we have to do completely something different. We have to do the right click for fan, jump, and then we have to press grasping hand from our loadout. So we want to do Ram, hold melee, right click, jump, grasping hand, and it'll look like that. So once we've done the right click for fan, jumped, and then press grasping hand all at the same time, we want to instantly press right click again, so we get another fan afterwards. So Ram, hold melee, right click, jump, grasp a hand, right click for fan again. And this is the more AoE version. It does take a lot of practice because it's extremely difficult to get all the timings correct. Now this is the version that Obsidian Chill does for more bunch up ads. Since you'll be able to do double fan, you'll be getting like double hits, and this is a very heavily precision based one. That's why hardlight is precision based for, because of all your constructs. So once again, for the more AoE version, we want to do Ram from our loadout, and then we want to hold melee. So that's nice and simple. So after that, we want to do Ram again, hold melee, and then right click into fan. So Ram, hold melee, and right click. At the end of at the end of fan, what we're going to do is we're going to jump to clip the fan, and then we're instantly going to press grasp and hand as well. So ram, hold melee, right click, jump, grasp and hand. And then after grasp and hand, we want to press right click again to get another fan, which will look something like this. And of course we would jump to cancel that, and then we would go into another, and we would instantly press round again. Now I would try and put the whole combo together and repeat it, and hopefully the dummy will be able to power me through it. If I don't mess up and hold the melee button. See, and that will pretty much look like it all in one go. So let's see if we can repeat it. And let's see if we can get a few more going. So yeah, with a lot of practice, it's pretty much does become quite easy after a while though. But as you can see, when I've been going through it, it can be quite difficult. So that is the two new variations of the new range hardlight combo that Stable came up with, and Obsidian Chew are now using for T5 content. A big shout out to those guys for coming up with this. They deserve a lot of credit, and especially for making hardlight players' lives a lot easier for new T5 content, since we can't melee, or instead of just relying on Ram+Snap+Fan. Now we have a really nice high damage single target and mass AoE versions of a range combo, so we can stay back, do lots of damage, and remain safe, so we don't put our group at risk. And as you guys are seeing, it takes a lot of practice, but it's doing a lot of damage on a training dummy. So guys, I've pretty much covered the loadout, the PowerPoints, and the two variations. If there is anything that you would like answered, particularly to do with hardlight, leave it in the comment section or send me a private message, and I will always answer them, like I have previously been doing. Unfortunately, with the PowerPoints, there is no room for like Neo Venom or Robot Sidekick because of the way we have to spec into the support tree as well. But as you can see, it's more than worth it. For this though, you do need the rifle though, because if you're not using the rifle, you'll be missing out on a lot of AoE damage from the right click into the grenade, especially if you're doing the double fan combo. So if you haven't got a rifle, try your hardest and try and get one. So that pretty much covers everything, guys, and until next time, thanks for watching.